The Federal Trade Commission sued a dealer group in Illinois last December, and buried on page 14 of that complaint is a number the entire industry hopes you never read: 99%. That's the profit margin on the add-on products that dealership was selling in its finance office. Not the truck, the paperwork that comes after. Not as an exaggeration, not rounded up. 99% profit documented in a federal filing that cost that dealer group $20 million to settle. And here's the part that should bother you. That dealer didn't invent anything. They did what every F&I office in America is trained to do. They just did it louder. The average dealership made over $2,500 in finance office profit on every single vehicle retailed last year. On many truck deals, especially used, the finance office makes more money than the truck itself. 6 products, 1 small room, and the clock starts the moment you think the negotiation is over. By the end of this video, you'll know every product on their menu, what each one actually costs the dealer, and the 3 things you can do before you sit down that make the entire playbook fall apart. Let's go. Number 1. The extended warranty. They call it a vehicle service contract now because the word warranty has legal implications they'd rather avoid. The dealer buys that contract wholesale for $300 to $800. They sell it to you for $2,000 to $3,500. A former Lexus finance manager said his store kept $2,000 out of every $4,000 contract, 100% markup. Consumer Reports found 55% of buyers never filed a single claim. The average buyer paid $1,200 and got back $837, net loss of $377 on a product designed to feel like protection. Finance it into your truck loan at 7% over 72 months, and you're paying interest on the markup for 6 years. That's number 1. We haven't started yet. Number 2, gap insurance. This is the cleanest example because gap is the exact same product, no matter where you buy it. Dealer charges $500 to $1,000 and rolls it into your loan. Your credit union sells the same coverage for $200 to $400. One time, no interest. Progressive, Allstate, and State Farm sell it for $20 to $60 a year. Cancel anytime. Same coverage. 1/3 the price. The only reason it costs more at the dealership is because you're buying it from someone whose compensation depends on you not knowing that. Number 3. Paint and fabric protection. I personally think this is the most insulting product on the menu, and I don't say that lightly. An AAA director told Fox Business that the fabric protection dealers charge $500 for is a $9 can of 3M Scotchgard sprayed on by a detailer earning minimum wage. A former Hyundai salesman admitted on an owner's forum that his store printed addendum stickers charging $4.99 for a protection package, and his words, never actually applied it to any vehicle. That's not cost-cutting. That's billing you for air. The Rhode Island Attorney General settled with a dealer group for over $1 million, specifically over forced paint protection add-ons. A second settlement the year before returned $450,000 to customers for the same thing. Same state, same scheme. Different year. Pause for a second. Warranty, gap, and paint protection. 3 products, all sold in the same room by the same person in the same 20-minute window. If you're keeping track, the combined dealer cost on those 3 is somewhere around $400 to $900. The combined retail price on a typical truck deal is $3,000 to $6,000. That's not a markup. That's a multiple. If you've made it this far, hit subscribe. I do this every week and the math doesn't get prettier. Number 4, VIN etching. The dealer charges $200 to $400 to acid etch your vehicle identification number onto the windows. The FTC named it specifically as an add-on with no consumer benefit. You can buy a reusable DIY kit on Amazon for $15 to $30. The Connecticut Consumer Law Group has documented dealers charging for VIN etching on used trucks that already had it from a previous owner. And dealers pre-printing the charge into contracts, so buyers pay even when they declined it. Number 5. Nitrogen tire fill. The air you're breathing right now is 78% nitrogen. A Florida dealer columnist estimated the total cost to fill 4 tires with pure nitrogen at about $10 including labor. Dealers charge $199. Consumer Reports tested nitrogen versus regular air for a full year and found virtually no difference in pressure retention. Costco fills with nitrogen for free when you buy tires. The dealer is charging you $200 for a gas the planet gives away. Everything I just walked you through, the rate markup, the warranty stack, the $100 product sold for $1,000. Marine dealers run this identical system on boats, and the numbers are 2 to 3 times worse because the price tags are higher. I documented every one of those tactics with word-for-word negotiation scripts to counter them in the Dealer Decoded Playbook, part of the bilge files. Scan the QR code or hit the link in the description and pinned comment. Number 6. And this one isn't a product. It's the system, the 4-square worksheet, a piece of paper divided into 4 boxes: trade-in value, vehicle price, down payment, monthly payment. The salesperson asks what monthly payment you're comfortable with, then anchors you there while manipulating the other 3. You push the payment down, they extend the term from 60 to 84 months, or they drop your trade value, or the vehicle price goes up. A dealer training company that teaches this method called it, their own words, an adversarial process designed to shock and confuse the customer. Once the 4-square gets you to a number, the finance manager packs the payment. That means the monthly number you agreed to was already inflated by $20 to $60 above the real base payment. That room is where the warranty, gap, and paint protection get slid in at only $11 more a month. Payment packing is illegal in all 50 states. Then there's the rate markup. The lender approves you at 6%. The dealer presents 7.5%. That spread on a $30,000 loan over 60 months costs you roughly $1,200 in extra interest. You never see the buy rate. The dealer pockets part of the difference. That's the list. The point was never to tell you everything in that finance office is a scam. The point is to show you what the products actually cost, so you can decide what they're worth to you, not what they're worth to the person selling them. 3 moves. That's all it takes. Move 1. Get pre-approved at a credit union or your bank before you walk onto any lot. This forces the dealer to match or lose the financing entirely. You now know your real rate before they ever show you theirs. Move 2. When you sit down in the F&I office, ask one question: what is my buy rate? If they won't answer, you have your answer. Move 3. Read every line of the purchase order before you sign. Look for pre-printed charges you didn't agree to. VIN etch, Pro Pack, theft deterrent, paint sealant. If it wasn't in your negotiation, it doesn't belong on your contract. Cross it out in ink. They can reprint the document. You now know something most people financing a truck this weekend don't. The finance office isn't where the deal gets finalized. It's where a second deal starts. And you used to be the only one in that room who didn't know the margins. Used to be. YouTube thinks you'll like one of these 2 videos, so tap the one that grabs you. And if you made it to the end, you already know this channel doesn't waste your time. Subscribe. I'll see you in the next one.